The most recognized name when it comes to lighting around your home, they are doing something for us that they're not doing for anybody else. In fact, if you went to another big website, you're looking at 70 bucks, right? But this has more lumens. This has more brightness. You don't have to worry about special installation. You don't have to worry about special wiring, special permit, especially if you're renting a home. I mean, this can go, you know, indoors, outdoors, but anywhere you want. You can mount it on a tree if you want it, a fence post, a balcony, it doesn't matter. But we are also doing it on a 2-pack, basically 50% off what you'd find anywhere else. Everything in my show on the air has a 6 flex pay and free shipping. You just pick your color of choice. So we have the brown, which I'll show you the difference between that and the black in a moment, the white, the taupe, the gray, and the black. And let me just grab a brown real quick, and then I'm gonna get Justin out here. But this is, I think, yeah, they can see the difference. Can you see the difference between the brown and the black? I think you kind of can. It's definitely brown, but it's a deeper brown. Wah, wah, wah. Justin, come on out here. I'm an epic fail in how I'm trying to present these.
That was okay.
You know.
It's not easy to show that
It's a good thing Justin is here. But this is actually, no kidding, Mr. Beams is one of the most recognized names when it comes to lighting. Mostly, not only because of their brightness and their durability, but there really is no installation to speak of. That other website charges 70 bucks.
Yeah.
For a 2-pack.
For a 2-pack, and one of the most popular lights that Mr. Beams has. So not only is it the 450 lumens, not only is it the spotlights, but this is the smart version. So this is the one where they actually communicate with each other. But you're thinking about alternatives. We've gone outside and we said it's pretty dark out there, and there's an area around your home where you want to light it up. This is going to light up a large area. The best part about these, though, is when one of them turns on, they all turn on. That's that NetBright technology from Mr. Beams, patented technology, and there's your installation. No wires, 3 screws, 4D batteries, and you get one of the brightest lights that Mr. Beams has at 450 lumens. So if you want to light up a driveway and at the same time simultaneously light up that front walkway, you can do it all the way around your house within 150 feet. And then you can see how far that light reaches. Nearly 120 feet with an area coverage of 675 square feet. We're showing you the shed and we're showing you how you can customize the angle, but think about it. It's battery operated. So you don't have to worry about wires. That's 150 feet of wiring that doesn't have to go from your home to the shed, and then you can figure out where you want to put it, inside the shed, outside the shed, because it's indoor, outdoor, wherever you want. Customize it with Mr. Beams.
You can, and a lot of you get more than one set. Now, it does cast a very wide beam of light, and it's very bright, it's very white, it's very clean. You really only worry about, just add your own batteries and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about the sun, the recharging or laying some cable, some wire, wherever you want to put it. A lot of people move these from area to area, and at this point we've got your color. The white has been the most popular. Remember, if you go to another big website, you're looking at the 2-pack selling for more than double this asking price. You want the smart technology. And so Justin, speak again to what sets Mr. Beams apart, but in particular what sets this particular duo apart.
Yeah, definitely. Well, if you're thinking about making your home safer, the easiest way to do it is to get light. First of all, it's the #1 deterrent. And if you're thinking about #1 alternatives to wired, it is wireless, and the best that does it is Mr. Beams. It's not just because of the simplicity, but when we're talking about these being smart lights, it's because when this one activates, it's gonna communicate with this one. That's not how all of the Mr. Beams light goes.
Right.
So there are a lot of spotlights, but these are the NetBrights. So at this price, you're getting what you would normally get for a regular spotlight, but with the wireless installation and now wireless communication. So if you want one to turn on and then see them all activate at the same time like we just did, that's what you're gonna get. So think about it. You put one in the front, you can have 50 of them activated all around your house and have this much light, finally, so you can actually enjoy the outdoors while it's dark outside.
But it's really genius because, well, I'll give you an example. We sell great security cams and security systems here at HSN. And during those presentations, and they're always more than $150, we talk about how light is one of the biggest deterrents. So even if you use this to augment, say, a security camera or one of the things that you've purchased here or elsewhere at HSN, then you're already getting more bang for your buck. But even if this is your front line of defense in terms of safety and security for your home, but even if it's something as simple as being able to take that garbage out or pick up that newspaper or walk that dog or unload those groceries after the sun is set, make sure that you can see the walk clearly, especially because more of us than any time in history are doing DoorDash delivery and Uber, and we're having people come to our house all hours of the day now. And rather than worry about some expensive or cumbersome or really labor-intensive lighting around your home, you're in complete control. There is no honey-do project with this. Yes, you could permanently mount it. You could mount it on a tree. You could mount it on a garage, on an eave, on a balcony, on a fence post, doesn't matter. You add your own batteries, but you don't have to think about cable, wiring, electrician, installation. And that is one of the reasons that Mr. Beams is so popular.
Totally. I think when we're looking around, and if you have owned a home and you've gone in the back and you say, I'd really love a light back here, and you think, okay, let's shop around, and you think, okay, I'm gonna have to hire somebody now to install that, you install it yourself. And really what I've been saying is it's professional lighting without the professional. It's lighting outdoors made easy for everybody. You can put it anywhere you want, and if you're not happy with where it is, you can move it yourself. But if you're truly wanting to put a perimeter and network of lighting around your home, this is the way to do it. Because not only will one turn on, I love to mention that because all of them are gonna turn on.
Right.
So when we're thinking about having a true visual alert, and a deterrent, it's light.
Yes.
So when somebody comes within 30 feet of one of these lights, they're going to illuminate, and not just with a little flicker. It's a bright 450 lumens. So nobody wants to be seen that shouldn't be there. They want to go to the dark home. So that's 30 feet away from your home that they're not getting. So if it is the package, if it is the food, if whatever it is, that's 30 feet that they're going to stay away.
True.
But it's also the comforting feeling that knowing when I walk around, I'm going to be able to see where I'm going, and these are going to stay on for 20 seconds. If they continue to sense motion, they're gonna stay on. So that's what I also mean by the comforting feeling, is that you know where you're going, you know where you're walking, but now you can actually enjoy the back patio, the front patio, and not have to worry about when I'm walking out to the trash, am I gonna have a surprise?
Absolutely. Hey, just so you know, and then we'll take you on a tour of all the colors, but the white that Justin is showing off right now, we are through a third of the quantity. So remember, actually only a third remaining of the quantity that we brought in. So if you are thinking of a great gift for yourself, whether it's just the gift of safety and security, if it is for somebody in your life who they work late and they're getting home late, they're a shift worker, you want to make sure they get in and out of that vehicle and get everything unloaded safely, this is perfect. Even if it's someone like my dad, everybody's they're farmers, so there are livestock, there's tractors, there's equipment, snowmobiles, and all this other kind of stuff. Even if you don't have a security camera out there, at least put light out there, because that is your first line of deterrent for someone who might be up to no good. That light goes on, they just think, okay, they're gonna see me, because suddenly you're on spotlight, literally.
Right. Well, you know when somebody's back there because the light turns on. That's why I say it's a visual alert. It's great to have cameras. And why I mentioned cameras, by the way, if you're picking up a darker version of Mr. Beams, the darker color, they look like security cameras. So a lot of times people like to get the darker colors because when people see this, it looks like, is that a security camera pointing right at me? That's fantastic. The other thing is too, like Shannon was just saying, when these lights turn on, it's not just the people who shouldn't be there who are now alerted, it's you. So how many of you keep your lights on in the back or in the front or all around your house because you just don't have motion activated?
Right.
You finally have the motion activated, you finally have the security lighting, you finally have the light that you want where you want it, and the color that you want that you can't find anywhere else. I was just showing you earlier the black versus the brown that looks actually fairly green with the light on. I'll turn the light back on so we can see that color again.
Oh, actually, that's a good way of doing it. Perfect.
So you can see it's that dark brown, dark green version. It's kind of like an army green. Put this in a tree, put this on a fence. There's literally no place you can put this. I have a friend in Minnesota really quickly. I don't know if you know Paul. He was telling me he takes his Mr. Beams camping. So he puts them up in the trees when he's camping, so he lights up his whole entire campground.
And actually, my parents keep their yard light on because it's not motion activated. I'm telling you what, they are spending so much money just to keep the yard light on. I mean, you just need light when people are out there, guys. I mean, seriously. So this is a great way to save yourself some money and illuminate that pathway to safety. No crazy installation or added or hidden expense. And remember, it's a 2-pack. Anywhere else sells for about $70. And we are through most of the quantity if you want that white. Justin, thank you.
Thank you.
Be back a little bit.